XLR? USB? XLR though? USB though? There's so much information out there on USB microphones versus XLR microphones. To be honest, I don't know myself which is best. The only way I'm going to figure this out is if I actually do something myself. So I'm going to try and find out what the quality difference is between a USB microphone and an XLR microphone. So at the minute, I haven't got much experience when it comes to mixing desks, so I can't really tell you too much about it. Obviously I can plug two microphones in there. I've got all these controls I can mess about with as well. I believe this red button is phantom power, but I think the first thing I need to do really is get it all hooked up, get a microphone plugged in, then we'll mess about with these settings and just see if it makes things better, makes things worse. I don't know yet, but to connect it up, on the back you've got a USB port and you've got an AC power import as well. Literally, you get your one end of your USB cable, plug it in the back there, the AC power, so let's make sure I don't put that in incorrectly. So that should go like that. Right, so we've connected the power and the USB to the PC. As you can see, we've got an orange light down there now saying that we've got power to the mixer. Let's go and do a test now then. So we've got the blue Snowball USB microphone, and I have got a Sennheiser E815S microphone, which is an XLR microphone. I'm expecting to hear a little bit of difference because obviously this microphone costs more than the blue Snowball, plus we're going through a mixer as well, so let's run a quick test. Let's see if we can hear any difference in the sound quality. This is a test using the blue Snowball. We are currently using Audacity to record the audio. Let's see how this compares to the XLR microphone. This is a test using the XLR microphone. Well, I completely cocked that test up. I forgot to switch from the blue Snowball to the XLR mic. I've done it now. Let's run the test again. This is a test using the XLR microphone. We are using the Q802 USB mixing desk. Let's see if we can tell the difference between the XLR microphone and the USB microphone. This is a test using the blue Snowball. We are currently using Audacity to record the audio. Let's see how this compares to the XLR microphone. This is a test using the XLR microphone. We are using the Q802 USB mixing desk. Let's see if we can tell the difference between the XLR microphone and the USB microphone. Right, straight away I can hear a lot more clarity using the XLR microphone, which, to be fair, it is expected. It is a more expensive microphone, plus it's running through a mixer, so I've got all these settings that I can have a play around with to basically make it sound better. The blue Snowball is a really good microphone. I've never really had an issue with it, and when I watch my previous streams back, the quality sounds okay, but now I've just run a test using an XLR microphone. I can hear the difference, and I'm not very good when it comes to audio. I really struggle when you get the really expensive earphones and the really cheap ones. Like people say, oh, listen to the treble, listen to the bass on that, and to be honest, I haven't got a clue. It all pretty much sounds the same to me. But the difference between those two microphones is something that I can pick up. Let me switch over so you can actually have a listen to both audios directly and see if you can spot the difference as well. This is a test using the blue Snowball. We are currently using Audacity to record the audio. Let's see how this compares to the XLR microphone. This is a test using the XLR microphone. We are using the Q802 USB mixing desk. Let's see if we can tell the difference between the XLR microphone and the USB microphone. So from what I can hear from that test, it's almost like the Snowball picks up a little bit of background noise and the XLR mic doesn't. It sounds a little bit more like a radio microphone, if that makes any sense. It just sounds like there's more clarity on the XLR microphone. I'm not great when it comes to audio, as you can probably tell. If you are somebody who needs information when it comes to audio, I recommend checking out Alpha Gaming. He's got himself a YouTube channel. He's qualified in audio. He's proper on the ball with it. So if you do need any tips when it comes to audio, check out Alpha Gaming. The one thing with that test that we did as well is I was still using the pop filter on the Snowball microphone. So let's run another test where we haven't got the pop filter. This is a recording using the Snowball microphone. We are not using the pop filter now. Let's see if that makes any difference to the audio quality. We are doing another test using the XLR microphone. Let's compare this audio with the audio from the Snowball where it's not using the pop filter. This is a recording using the Snowball microphone. We are not using the pop filter now. Let's see if that makes any difference to the audio quality. We are doing another test using the XLR microphone. Let's compare this audio with the audio from the Snowball when it's not using the pop filter. Another thing to note as well is that this mixing desk is not one of the expensive mixing desks. This one was relatively cheap. I picked this up second hand and it was about £40, so it's a very, very cheap mixing desk. I can tell the difference between that mixing desk and the USB microphone, so I imagine if I paid a lot more money for a better mixing desk and a better XLR microphone, I'm going to hear huge gains. I'm going to hear such an improvement over the USB microphone. But just remember that there are going to be bottlenecks as well. So if I buy a £1,000 microphone and I'm using this mixing desk, that £1,000 microphone is not going to reach the levels that it should, because it's kind of being held back by the mixing desk. So you kind of want your microphone, your mixing desk to kind of be at a similar level. So there's no point going cheap on a mixing desk and buying an expensive microphone, and vice versa. There's no point buying a cheap microphone if you've got a very, very expensive mixing desk. So overall, I'm quite happy with the XLR microphone and the mixing desk. For me, it looks as though it has made some improvements to the audio quality. Here's a screenshot of the settings I've got on the mixing desk. These settings were took from the Alpha Gaming YouTube channel. He put a screenshot on there with exactly the same mixer, so I've copied the settings. So thank you, Harry Seller, for that picture. That's really helpful for people like me who haven't really got much of a clue when it comes to the audio settings. If you want to check out Alpha Gaming, he does a lot of work when it comes to audio. We can point you in the right direction. Plus he is the stream doctor, so if you've got issues with your stream, well worth checking him out. I'll put his link in the description below. If you're interested in following me on Twitter or jumping onto my Twitch, the links are down below. I'm currently streaming 5:30 UK time on a Tuesday, a Wednesday and a Saturday, and occasionally on a Friday as well, so you're more than welcome to get involved. So are you somebody who's made the jump from a USB microphone to an XLR microphone? Or maybe you've gone from XLR to USB. So if you have, leave a comment down below and let us know why you've changed from one to the other.